So, this tower here is a special long lines tower. This is a 1970 picture of it, and there's the light blinking at the very top. The old school incandescent beacon. So this was my top favorite long lines tower now, which it used to be AT&T's tallest microwave tower, which is my top favorite. But ever since seeing this historical picture of the tower at Moonrise, it became my top favorite long lines tower. It's like a masterpiece. And yes, if you was wondering, sadly the antennas were taken off the tower and replaced. It looks like the beacon was replaced with the KG225 beacon, I'm guessing. Is that what its new beacon is? But yeah, sadly these antennas were taken off the tower. And you can see some waveguide hanging off to the side of it. Which I am kind of sad the antennas were taken off the Moonrise Long Lines Tower. This tower is somewhere in New Jersey, which I'm not really going to give the location to it because it can cause vandalism and whatnot. And yeah, some people are vandalizing stuff because some people spout off locations to these. But yeah, these towers are pretty cool, and I just like this Long Lines Tower here. Just because that the historical picture it just with moonrise, And I just love this tower. It's just so cool with the moon right behind it. You can still see the old incandescent beacon flashing, which that's sadly been taken down too. So let's go through and look at these other pictures of it. Oh crap. I keep going too far with it. But yeah, you got the 4 antennas off to the bottom of it right there. Those antennas would go to 2 different towers in their directions. It's likely these pair of horns face towards the same tower these antennas face to. And just the other tower's probably got several antennas too. I noticed on this tower there's a thing about it though. I noticed that they taken off the top cone antennas instead of removing the bottom ones with them too. Maybe they didn't have it's likely they didn't have time to remove the rest of them. Just like how they don't have the money to scrap some of these antennas and everything, so people just leave them up there. But yeah, unfortunately, the rest of these existing antennas were removed from it, I'd say about a couple years ago. These pictures here are 2003 pictures of it, but this one here is like 1970. That's the oldest picture I have of this tower so far. Yeah, here's the tower on street view after all the antennas were taken off of it. So yeah, it's kind of sad how this is just used for cell phone tower now, but it's good in the same time because at least I know the tower's still existing today, I mean, at least the tower's still existing, but it's kind of sad how the antennas are not. They've been replaced with cell phone. Yeah, so it's likely these antennas where they would sit, they're peppered with all kinds of cell phone antennas. And you got some microwave dishes at the very top of there for different use. So yeah. And you know how that microwave dish at the top it's pointing towards the same way the horns are? It's likely the other long lines tower in this route was used for the microwave dish tower too that was been repurposed. So yeah, these are facing in the same direction as the cone antennas, like those dark microwave dishes up there. But yeah, I think that might be a KG225 beacon that's been replaced after the incandescent was taken down. I'm not seeing any signs of side markers, which I do know it had an incandescent beacon because this picture proves it. You can see it flashing. But there's no side markers though. I'm looking for them and there's no signs of it. But yeah. I think I might know where the side markers are at. They're probably hiding behind these antennas right here, about halfway up. Somewhere in that area they gotta be there. But yeah, you can see right there the catwalk is peppered with all kinds of cell antennas. Which that's why they took the aluminum horn antennas down, Then I'm hearing it's kinda hard to take them down because they weigh about 1 ton. And they're also the size of an SUV. So yeah, those cone antennas are kind of hard to take down and difficult. You gotta have the same amount of money so you can have like as much as you can to take them down. Because it's pretty costly to take them down, too expensive too, because you gotta decide where you're gonna scrap them or recycle them at. So yeah, there's the two lower antennas that would go to the other tower in the station. So what I got from this station was it was an underground L5 station for coax cable. It would go somewhere to Pennsylvania, I believe. There's buried coax cable underground. It would go, I forget where it would go to in Pennsylvania. But there's L4 stations somewhere in New York, and this one's an L5 station for underground coax cable. So here it is at the base of the tower looking up at it. Yep. And if you was wondering what those skeleton things are, or another tower enthusiast called them that, they're ice protectors. They prevent the amount of ice buildup on the cone antennas so they wouldn't get destroyed. And those cone antennas, they would also have a repair kit too, in case someone would shoot a hole in them, or they would get damaged by hurricanes or tornadoes. They would have a kit that they can fix them up with and repair them. Yep, that's all I got about this tower. I need to look up what year this tower was built. I'm probably gonna say like the late 50s or early 60s. I'd say when this tower was built.